Hey everybody, John Feligi here, Security National Mortgage Company. Today I am out in Seven Lakes, Bixby, Oklahoma, looking at some Ruhl Construction properties. This one that we have here, beautiful, absolutely gorgeous property. We're going to be doing a little interview today with Mr. Daniel Ruhl, sales manager, Nick Byrne. We're going to be talking about some of the questions that all of us may have regarding buying a new construction home, some of the things that you might expect in the building process, and just wanted to make sure that, do a favor for my friend Brandy. She asked me to cut out a picture of her face and get it here today. So Brandy, there you go. All right guys, let's go inside and see what's going on. We're here with Nick Byrne, sales manager for Ruhl Construction. Nick's going to help us out today, give us a little bit of information, some stuff that some of us, or all of us, may wonder about the process of buying from a builder, buying a new construction home. Nick, how you doing today?
Doing great, man. I appreciate you having us.
No problem, man. Well, hey, first off, what are the steps of buying a home from a builder, a new construction home?
It's a great question. One that I get quite often. One of the first steps that we need people to have attained is obviously where we're going to put this home. So selecting a general geographic location, and one of our many subdivisions, we would have multiple choices around the Tulsa area. Selection of location is very important, floor plan to follow, and then we'll get into the selections of colors and exterior finishes and whatnot.
Okay. You know, I think one question, because a lot of us, we drive around these neighborhoods, these new construction houses, you see houses that are in various stages of construction. I know that there could be a lot of answers to this question, but generally speaking, starting out from the ground up, breaking ground on a new construction home, what are you generally looking at to build that?
Time frame wise, you're looking at, for us, we say in our contract 150 days from the time of start of construction. From the footing to the finish, we say 150 days, and quite often we will be significantly less than that, depending on how the selections were done leading up to that. It's very important for homeowners in that period from selecting a location and a floor plan to begin to make all of the other selections that go into the home, from the color to the appliances, even to the floor finishes.
Okay. Well, there's a lot of conjecture that goes on out there buying new homes versus existing homes. I could rattle off a lot of benefits to buying new homes, but you as a professional in this industry, more than 15 years, hundreds of houses under your belt, what are some of the benefits of building new?
The biggest benefit that I hear from home buyers of ours is it's their opportunity to build a custom home. You touched on it a week or so ago about Ruhl Construction is a great place for people to come and build that custom home. Custom homes don't have to cost millions of dollars. We are experts at putting together the pricing structure and the budget to build the home that fits your family's needs and wants, and most importantly, your budget.
Yeah, that sounds good. On a personal note, Nick, I walk around this house and it's absolutely gorgeous. I see marble countertops, I see custom appliances, I see top of the line crown molding, fixtures, everything. And these are a lot of the things. Myself, just as a home buyer, having bought a couple of new construction homes myself, I remember paying for lots of upgrades. As I look at more and more of Ruhl Construction homes, it seems like that a lot of these upgrades, they're included in a lot of the base price of a house. Like this one, for example, it looks like that it's about 95% complete.
Correct.
So,
our base starts where I think a lot of builders upgrades might be slowing down or stopping at. That doesn't mean it's not affordable. It just means that we've appointed the house appropriately. This particular house is $450,000. This house is appointed like a $450,000 house, and the budgets that are in place and the selections that you'll be able to make are adequate for the home.
Okay. Well, once again, going back to experience, talking to a pro in this industry, from a non-biased point of view, what are some things that, a person can look for to find a reputable builder to begin with?
I tell people, ask other homeowners of ours or any other builder, find those references and speak to those references. A lot of people don't think about it, but I've had people check with suppliers and subcontractors of that builder. Reputation goes a long way, and you know, probably the most important is, can you meet the builder? Can you meet the owner of the company face to face, one-on-one, when it's time for you to write your contract? I think that will tell you a lot about the builder you're selecting.
Okay, well, you know, one thing that I wonder is, I mean, how do you, Ruhl Construction, Nick Byrne, how do you guys compare yourself to other builders around town?
You know, I think what separates us from the other builders around town is the fact that we have the infrastructure set up to handle construction from the very beginning to the very end. We've got people in place. We're a relatively small company. We have about 8 people, but we have myself in the sales field, Daniel, obviously the head of the company. Todd Briggs is our operations manager who handles everything on the finance end of things, and then we have an adequate office staff to help us take care of the paperwork end of things, and then we have job superintendents in the field with tons of experience to put the homes together.
So Nick, I think to wrap this up, probably one of the things that sticks out in my mind, what would you say that identifies Ruhl Construction in the community? What is your guys' niche?
We really feel our niche is being a custom home builder. That doesn't mean that we can't provide a ready-made product for people, but we really pride ourselves on allowing people to make their dream home come true.
Man, well, hey, I really appreciate your time today, Nick. All this information is very useful. Once again, this is Nick Byrne, Sales Manager for Ruhl Construction. We are out at 7 Lakes Edition in Bixby, Oklahoma. If you guys have any questions about new construction, you can swing out by here and you can contact Nick, or you can give me a call and I'll get you in touch. Thanks a lot, guys. We're out of here.